We are absolutely at a wait-and-see kind of status.
New details tonight in the standardized test your child will take. Leaders at the State House are shifting blame for who's responsible for a revised ISTEP test that's set to take students twice as long to complete.
In the meantime, schools are in a wait-and-see mode with 10 school days to go until testing is supposed to begin. RTV 6 State House reporter Katie Hines is live now to explain. Katie?
Todd and Erica, the revised ISTEP tests were just delivered to Beech Grove City Schools, but right now teachers and administrators are in a holding pattern waiting from direction for the state, and we're just learning that they might not get any kind of indication until Friday. The ISTEP Plus tests are going to stay boxed up in the Beech Grove City Schools administrative building for now.
February 25th, our boys and girls grades 3 through 8 are supposed to start that part 1 version of the test, and we don't know at this point sort of what we are supposed to be giving.
Dr. Laura Hammock is the Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction. She says teachers learned last week it will take students twice as long to complete the ISTEP Plus test. And the pressure had already been on for both students and teachers without the recent uncertainty.
There are significant accountability measures that are attached to teachers now, so for them it's extraordinarily important. Then for us as a district, we are as well under major accountability.
In a briefing with reporters, representatives for the Department of Education tried to clear the air. They say the federal government informed the state it couldn't do a test run of the revised ISTEP exam due to timing. The state had to create a new test after it pulled out of the National Common Core. But the department argues the board knew the ISTEP Plus test was going to be much longer last August.
If the governor's trying to claim that he didn't have that information, then, well, to be perfectly frank, either he's not listening to his staff or his staff isn't giving him the information.
In a press conference yesterday, a visibly frustrated Governor Pence issued an executive order to shorten the test. The state is hiring an outside consultant to recommend areas to cut.
And frankly, if those recommendations are not forthcoming, or if the process does not move forward in an orderly way to evaluate it, then we will look for alternative means to shorten this test.
The Department of Education isn't required to make any of the changes. In fact, representatives for that agency tell us there is nothing in the governor's executive order that would cause them to pause on moving forward with the current test and its current length. In the meantime, the state school superintendent has scheduled a special meeting of the State Board of Education for Friday to discuss how to proceed. For Now We're Live, Katie Hines, RTV 6.
More details on the governor's plan to shorten the test. We're learning the state will pay a Michigan-based consultant $22,000 to review the ISTEP Plus test and make recommendations to shorten it this year. The consultant, Edward Rober, will work through December to also help with next year's test.